Hey everyone, my name is Dennis Pan. I currently work for SAP Ariba in Palo Alto. Right now I'm doing a fellowship with the SAP Conversational AI team to play around with their platform to create chatbots and offer feedbacks to the team. So today I'm going to give you a quick demo on creating a simple FAQ chatbot on SAP Conversational AI. I call this chatbot Robotica bot. Basically, it's a fictitious robot restaurant that has 0 humans working in it. They have all these robots cooking food and serving food to you. So many restaurants and businesses might constantly get phone calls from customers asking them the same question over and over again. But these businesses are often too busy to answer these questions. So they might as well creating an FAQ chatbot that allow customers to ask any question they want to get answers to understand what this businesses offer. So this saves time and money for any businesses such as restaurants. Okay, let's start the demo. So the first step is to visit this website, cai.tools.sap. This is the official link to the portal that allows you to create bots in SAP Conversational AI in the production system. Let's log in. In here, I will log in using my own credential, but of course you can create your own account and the credential to log in. But this time I use my SAP account to enter. So just log in. I already created a Cap Robotica bot earlier, but that's just only for experiment, so let's ignore that. Now let's click on New Bot button. Because we want to create a FAQ bot, we want to click on the second tile for retrieve answers from FAQ documents. I can create a bot. The name can be Cap Robotica 2020. And by the way, it's case insensitive, so you can type anything you want for the bot name, but the bot will always make the name of the bot to be lowercase. Now for data policy, non-personal, non-vulnerable, bot visibility is public, so people can access your bot and play with it. Let's create a bot. Sometimes this takes about 5 to 10 seconds to accomplish to build a structure for the FAQ bot. Here we go. Our new FAQ bot is born. Now it tells you that at the train tab, it tells you to drag and drop your document. It has to be CSV UTF-8 file. So this document basically has all the FAQ pairs you can put in so that when the customer asks you questions on the bot will answer appropriately based on the contents of the answers in the document. Before I upload this document, which the name of the document is called food.csv, I need to show you the content so that you know how to format the FAQ pairs properly. So you don't drag and drop a file into the bot and the bot complains. Before I drag the food.csv file into the train tab to upload the file, let me open this CSV file, and I already opened this in Excel previously. In here, all FAQ pair CSV file has to have 2 columns. One is the question column, and another is the answer column. In here, after the column heading for the first column and second column, which is question and answer, you have FAQ pairs. In here, we actually put limits on the number of FAQ pairs for a file because we don't want somebody to upload a CSV file with 1 million FAQ pairs. That might overload our systems. So I'm not going to specify what number of FAQ pairs to put in, but usually if you put in 1,000 or 2,000 of it, it's enough. I don't think it's a good idea for you to create a FAQ pair CSV file that has like more than 2,000 FAQ pairs. This is just a recommendation, but of course there's a limit to the number of FAQ pairs for the CSV files. So to make sure this does not overload the conversational AI system server. And in the first FAQ pair, we have multiple questions. Here we have 11 questions, but only one answer. And the answer has to sit in the first row, second column of the FAQ pair. In here, all the answer section for all other questions, aside from the first question, has to have blank answers. First of all, for example, at row 7, second column, if I add some text to it, this essentially will create a new FAQ pair, but that's not what we want. So we have to make sure that the answer corresponding to all other questions after the first question has to have blank answers. And the second FAQ pair, third, all the way to the last, follow the same format. So now you know. So the first FAQ pair basically provide answers on how many humans working in the cafe. And the second FAQ pair, the answer is about what kind of menu do they have. They have 5 different menus from breakfast, lunch, dinner, appetizer to dessert. The third FAQ pair, the answer is the dessert menu, and then the appetizer menu, the breakfast menu, lunch menu, dinner menu, the operational time, and the last FAQ pair has provide answer on the address of the CAF Robotica. So you notice that I added a lot of emojis just to make the conversation with the customer more interesting. So the customer will enjoy the conversation and like the business a little more. Because if I don't put emoji, just text, it can give users a sense of boredom. But we just want to keep them excited about the business, so we just add emoji to emphasize our point. In here, in the answer, we have no humans work here. This cab runs entirely by 3 robots, but we want to make that text bold, so we put the double star mark on both sides to make the display of the text bold when the bot replies to the user on the bot chat window. And of course, to create new lines, I have to put my cursor on the appropriate place and press Alt-Enter on the keyboard to create a new line. This adds a new line character, although it's invisible, but it's there. And I add 3 new line characters, and each new line I have a dash point, a dash mark. A dash mark actually here represents a bullet point. So basically, when the bot replies to you, basically it will present a 3 bullet points: Duffy, Mickey, and Minnie. And all other answers follow the same formatting, which I add emoji to emphasize the point so that people can understand what they really are. And of course, for desserts menu, I put a cake emoji just to emphasize the point and make the conversation more interesting. Okay, so let's upload this food.csv file into the train tab of CAF Robotica 2020. So I click on it, drag and drop, click upload. Within a second, you upload the file and immediately train the bot. So before we test this bot, first of all, let's go to the food.csv document, and you will see all the FAQ pairs that is identical to the one you see on the Excel file. Of course, you see all the answers are in one line and it's hard to read, but don't worry, if you click on the pencil added icon, you will see the answer is always in the right format. And of course, you can type other questions and add other questions into it. But in this case, we don't need to. So let's just save all the changes and move on. And then you can have the option of clicking on add to create a new FAQ pair. You can type anything you want for the question and answer, and click on the check mark to save FAQ pair. But in this case, we don't need to add any FAQ pair, so we just cancel it. And now let's go to the build tab of FAQ bot. So by default, when you create FAQ bot, this create 4 skills: FAQ skill, customer satisfaction prompt skill, customer satisfaction reply skill, and small talk skill. So first of all, we just ask what food this cafe offers. And it tells you the answer you want to see. Basically, this once you answer the question and give your answer, basically it triggers the FAQ skill. And then after that, after a while, after it replies you, immediately triggers the customer satisfaction prompt. It's asking you if you're satisfied with the answer. Yes or no. If I say yes, this triggers the customer satisfaction reply skill and reply to you happily. If you choose no, it will trigger the same skill, which is customer satisfaction reply skill. And the small talk skill, basically, if you say hi to the bot will reply you back like a polite person in supermarkets, which is pretty cool. Okay, so right now, every time there's a reply to you, it rephrase your question and then give you the answer. But I may not like this. This is just my personal preference. So therefore, I'm going into the FAQ skill. And in here, this is the question that I asked and the answer. I don't want the question to be repeated. I just want the answer straight to the question I'm asking. So I remove that first line, and this will give you the raw answer. And of course, all the skills have markdown syntax enabled by default. Okay, let's do a quick test of this bot. What food this cafe offers. Let me clear this. It tells you the 5 menu categories, and it does not repeat or rephrase the question you ask. Did this answer your question? Just say yes. Okay, and maybe I want to ask how many employees in this cafe. And yes. Can I see the dessert menu? Yes, you answered correctly. What do you have for appetizers? Great. It has popcorn chicken, popcorn shrimp, popcorn tofu, all the way to garlic fries. And maybe I want to know the breakfast menu. It gives you all the breakfast item menu with the emoji. I want lunch, and the lunch is always in the format of burgers. All right, and maybe I want to see the dinner menu. Yes, so for dinner it's always something over rice. When this cafe opens, basically the operational hours, Monday to Sunday 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. and location of this spot, of this cafe, please. And it gave you the address of Cafe Robotica. Great. So the bot is working 100%. Now we need to expose this bot to the outside world, because just having this bot sitting on conversational AI is no good, because it's just everything is in there. But if you want the whole community, the whole outside world to interact with your bot, you need to create a web chat and then embed that web chat to your bot, to a HTML website. Now, first of all, we just click on web chat. The color scheme, color customization, you can type anything you want. But I just want a welcome message that tell people what to do with the bot. I just say, welcome to Cafe Robotica. Robotica. Ask me anything you want about this cat. Oops, typo. This cafe. And you can add example questions. So the user initially know what to ask. Just say example questions. Maybe I ask, what food is this cafe offers? Or breakfast menu, please. Or when this cafe opens. And let's go to global settings. Maybe it's not saved and block user input with a max length for the message. So basically you limit the number of characters for the user input or question to be 512. We want to create limits like that because we don't want any users to input a question to the bot that is of infinite length for number of characters for the question. We don't want that. Perhaps people might put something bad in there that can do some kind of cyber attack against us. We don't want that. So that's why we limit the number of characters one can put in when asking the bot a question for security reason. Now let's create bot. And we have the web chip script snippet. It's in JavaScript. Basically embed this into any HTML website so that the customer can access this bot and ask it any question they want. But of course, when they talk to the bot on web chat on an HTML file or website, they're not talking to the website. They're talking to SAP Conversational AI bot, in this case, FAQ bot. So let me copy this JavaScript. And I already created this calf.html file and the background.png, basically the background image for the calf.html page. I have to put the background PNG and the calf.html file in the same directory. So when I open calf.html, I won't get a page with a broken link to images. So let's open the calf.html. It has all the basic HTML structure with the background image and the background color. Now I just put in the JavaScript snippet for the FAQ bot that I just created. You have to put it within the body tag, the body/body tag, in order for this to work, as you can see here. Let's close this. Let's drag and drop into Chrome. And we have a web chat. This is a little bit too small, so let me make it into 100% ready. So, you can ask what food this cafe offers. It gives you the answer you want with emojis. And breakfast menu, please. Here we go. So it's working. All right, so everybody enjoy this. And also I will deploy this CAF Robotica bot onto AWS so that there's a link that people can click on and to access this bot and chat with the bot. Thank you very much, and you have a great day.